It's country. It's small town America.
Saguache, Colorado.
I think most of America has places like this.
Those who live it, love it.
They're not up for the hustle and bustle of the city. And
those who lead, like Captain Ken Wilson,
I've got the reports, the breakdowns, everything going on.
struggle.
Revenue for the Sheriff's Department for March, $2,900.67.
That's just not enough. Not enough to build a new jail with a proper exercise yard.
Have some lunch.
Not enough
Okay?
to keep Captain Wilson from having to do yet another thing,
All the glory, all the good stuff.
like lunch duty.
Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, corn, and fruit.
The jail was originally built in the late 50s as a house for the sheriff.
We have the second oldest jail in the state.
When I first started in '79, our sheriff and his wife and his 3 little boys lived right here. This was their living room.
Lynn Miles has worked here almost 40 years.
On our days off, I used to come over here for Tupperware parties, you know.
The house also had a few cells.
It was built for a couple drunk guys and a couple farmers fighting over something.
Times have changed since the sheriff moved out in the 80s.
We still have murders, we still have burglaries, we still have DUIs, we have domestic violence.
Each cell holds 6 individuals, so we can have 12 back here. Sometimes we have 18 or 20 because we get overcrowded.
We still have the same crime that the big cities have, and we do the best we can to serve, you know, everybody.
Even though inmates still try to hurt each other and the staff.
Homemade jail shank.
A fairly new collectible.
Compared to a lot of things in the jail, it's very recent.
There was also a recent escape through one of the windows and then the fence.
And that fence is meant to keep people from coming up and passing contraband through the windows to the inmates. It's not necessarily purpose-built to keep an inmate in. What else can I let you guys know about? What else would you like to know
The
about?
county commissioners want to ask voters to support a bond measure in November.
We are at 80% capacity over in the jail.
If the voters come through, the county will get a new jail and new space for the sheriff's office.
It's really not a very safe jail, especially for the community, you know.
Anthony Smith spent 10 months here.
It was tight, confined. I'm glad it's over.
His biggest gripe:
Just it's real small, and like I said, there's no rec activities.
We just kind of walk around the block and that's about it. Well, it'd be nice to have like a yard that they can go into, either play some kind of sports.
but sheriff's employees don't complain.
We do the best we can with what we're given.
We make do with what we've got.
We do the best we can with what we've got.
Make do, a motto around here. One they hope not to have for much longer.
We will make do till we can't make do anymore.
For Next, I'm Anastasia Bolton.